Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bob with Homesteading with Sadie. So my goal today is to take the area here underneath the windows down to the floor. This is on the driver's side. Them are the heat hoses for the back heater. But I want to take this area from the windows down and put some insulation in. And put some crossbars in there so I have something to mount to. Now, I did start one wall. You can see framing, outlet, insulation. I gotta put some insulation at the bottom. So, the reason for this board right here, which is an actual 2x4 that I cut into 1-inch pieces. Reason for that is, back to this side, this rail right here, this rail right here, right there across where the top is, that is the rail where the seats used to be attached to. So, and it sticks out an inch. So I've actually taken the old 2x4 and cut it to be an inch so that the wall be flat. And I've done the same thing down at the bottom underneath the paper. There's a piece on each side. So now I'll just take a piece of styrofoam or the insulation and cut it and put it in that area underneath it. So what'll happen is I'll get them all done, get the outlet in place, and I got 2 on this other wall to put in place, and that's it. And then and the reason why I did this like this, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 1.5 inch trim so it sticks over, and it's gonna go all butt up all the way against it and stick over. Give it a little lip. So that'll actually all be covered. I'll run the wall panel up to the bottom of here, and then that top piece will actually cover the trim. You won't be able to see it, and it'll actually look really good. So with that being said, as you can see, got insulation there, got boards here, got boards outside. Let's get started. Okay. Alright, so I got my next piece to put in. But what I need to figure out is how far over we go. 18.5. Let's see if we do 18.5. From this one. See what we can get here. What we're going to do is a whole lot of way. But this will give me well, let's see how bad my cut is. Let's see how bad the measurement is. If it ain't spot on, it ain't spot on. It would absolutely be nice if it was spot on. But if it ain't, it ain't. Somebody yelling at a dog. So, you ain't gonna believe this, but it is pretty close to being spot on. Get that in there. Let's get it underneath there. Look at that. Did not expect that. Whole section. That I'm happy with. That I'm happy with. A little shocked, but that I'm happy with. Quite happy with. Now that I sit here and think about it, there's a edge trimming right here. If I took this trimming off and measured it, probably would have been spot on. But I'm happy. I am quite happy with that. So that's done. So, let's go on to this next section. Now this section is going to actually be a little different because this is where the shower pan's going. Because this is where the bathroom is. This is going to be the shower, which them two windows are going to be completely covered. And this is going to be the toilet area, which eventually I'm going to go out and take a measurement because I got to have a measurement on a part. But while I'm waiting to do that, let's get this off. And what size? I believe they're the quarters up here. There we go. Get you off there. Because they're going to be right in the way. Just like that. There's one. There's two. Alright, you're out of there. Because here's the other thing I got to figure out. I gotta see how big this actually is in here. Because this is going to determine too how big of parts I do against that wall. Because I haven't told you. And we'll wait to that point for what my shower walls are going to be. We're actually going to run that. It's going to be just about perfect. But I want it. Go under, even though it's not going to matter on this. there's one. Now let's go to the next one. It's from here back. I gotta put, I actually got a small piece out in the shed that I can put on the floor there. So I put a piece there and I gotta put one across the floor on that side. This I'm not worried about because once I secure what I'm using into this and this, and then what I do up here, it's gonna make it solid. So that I'm not worried about. It's after that that I gotta worry about.
Would these help better? If I put power to it.
Actually going to want to come across there. So we need 120 inches. How far is it? one piece. So I got just the thing for that. Let me find that open can. You're gonna like this. I found the can. I found the can. This is how we're gonna make it stick. Stay in place. That's what we're talking about. All right, start time to start. The other side, there's going to be an outlet where the blue tape is. There's going to be outlets. So, same way I did the other wall, even though I'd already done it. To do it, I'm actually going to use it so I can mount it in the rail and the board above it. So, what we do. That's what I'm doing. That time you get it tight. Oh, one more in this section will be done. I think this is what I'm going to call it today. My back's hurting. It's starting to get a little bit later. Been at this for quite a while. But I did get that side completely done. Insulation's in. Things up. I got the windows insulated. They're going to be covered for the shower. Got all the boards in. Got that section. Got the boards in. So just got to finish insulating it. And then I got to do the back. So, with that being said, I'm going to call it. Like I said, my back hurts. So, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next one.